are going to learn how to construct a square that is equal in area to a given rectangle. Tools to use: the protractor, the compass, the ruler, and the pencil. First thing to draw is the rectangle, which has a long side of 70 millimeters and a short side of 30 millimeters. Draw a long line and mark off somewhere on it 0 to 70. Name it A and B. Take your protractor and place the center at A and align the 0-degree line or the baseline with the line AB and mark 90 degrees on that side, and do the same thing from center B. Align the baseline with the given line AB and mark off 90. Draw perpendicular lines to AB through those 90 markers, and then we are going to be using the protractor to set off our small side measurement. Set compass to small side measurement, which is 30 millimeters, and from center B, swing an arc to cut the perpendicular line, and from center A, strike an arc to cut the perpendicular line. So we get two new points D and C. We join with a straight line to complete our rectangle. So the rectangle is A, B, C, D. We can remove the excess lines to make our drawing neater. Remember, for a rectangle to be true, all the corners must measure 90 degrees. That is why we had to use our protractor. In ensuring that BC and AD lines are perpendicular to the baseline AB. So we have a true rectangle now where AB and DC, they measure 70 millimeters, and where AD and BC measure 30 millimeters. With the compass already set to a radius of 30 millimeters, that would have formed the short side of the rectangle. Already set to 30 millimeters. We stick the point at B and swing an arc from center C to cut the extended line at B. Just like that. Very important. Where the arc now cuts the line extended at B, a new point is formed. We're going to call it E. Open your compass, stick it at A, and extend it to a little more than half the length of the line AE. AE. See? More than half the line length AE, because we're going to bisect that line. So we strike an arc up here and one down here, and with the same radius switch over to E and cut those first arcs above and below the line AE. When that is done, cause a straight line to pass through where the arcs cross each other to cut the line AE. Now we cut the line AE right there, and we are going to call it O. With O and radius OA, and or OE, doesn't matter, either OA or OE. I like to test if they meet. Yeah. OA, OE. I swing an arc and it should come back to E. Just like that. Now where this arc projects above BC, we extend the line BC to meet it and cut it like that. Now where the extended line from C cuts the semicircle, a new point is formed right there, and we are going to call that point F. Now FB, the line FB forms the length of one side of the square. Open your compass to the radius BF, stick it at B, and set the pencil point at F, and swing an arc to cut this extended line from B. That now becomes H. This point becomes H. Remember, we are doing a square that is equal to a given rectangle. Therefore, the lines BF and BH are the same in length because they form the dimension for the square. Now with these two new centers, F and H, we are going to use the same radius as BF. From center H, we stick the point of the compass and we strike an arc out there, and with the same radius we move it to F and strike another arc, a fourth arc, and this new point that these two new arcs out here have formed becomes G, center G. And so we are going to join F to G with a straight line and G to H with a straight line. Therefore, the square is now BHGF. That is the square we intended to get. And it is said now, when we follow all of these constructions, the square is now equal in area to the rectangle. Thank you. You can subscribe, leave a comment and a like for this channel. Thank you again.